Yes, welcome everyone. Welcome once again. Welcome viewers all over the world. Welcome viewers all over African continent, and welcome everyone in my home country, Namibia. Welcome everyone from Nigeria, my friends all over there. My friends in Ghana. Welcome everyone to today's exciting topic once again, around about spiritual awakening, and basically based on how I grew up until today. Yeah, it was never easy. It was never easy for me to jump out of my comfort zone and to come present the world like this. Yeah, spiritual awakening. Spiritual awakening. The term, the definition, the way I can define the term to the best of my ability is it's more of an inner feeling, an independent inner feeling. You think your way, you ask questions your way, you answer questions your way, the way it makes sense to you. Not to make decisions out of a question just to please someone, but to make a decision on a question based on the truth and based out of your initiative, based out of your understanding, from your perspective. Yeah. That's spiritual awakening. Yeah, it's basically something that exists which cannot be preserved with your 5 traditional senses. Everyone knows 5 traditional senses. That's feel, taste, hear, see. Yeah. My life as a little kid growing up was not easy for me to fit into groups, to fit into people, because of the fact that I could highly sense negative energy. I could sense negative energy, I could sense positive energy. I would intuit and know what the person is thinking about. I would sense negative, dense energy at a particular room or in a particular room where I have just visited. Yeah, and if it's also a positive spirit, then I would also sense that this is where my spirit is welcomed and this is a positive place. Out of a surprise, at another day, one of the group members in that particular room will surprise me with a saying of a negative topic that was in that room, or negative thing that was in that room, or rather maybe a positive speech that was in that room round about me. Yeah, in that sense. So for me it was not easy. I did not know anything about spiritual awakening by that time, and for me it was impossible. I was saying it's impossible, then something is wrong with me. Why is everyone else not sensing the way I sense, feeling the way I feel? Why is everyone else different from me? Then I was like, no. I would go play like in the spiritual realm the whole day, playing with another kids, pretending kids, but it was so real. And I was like, no, the day will just pass by, boom. just like this blink of an eye, and I will be like, man, how come I played so wonderful and the day has ended and my playing also now is now out of taste. My imaginary is not now again there. Imagination, that's imaginary playing ground is not there anymore, sort of. So it was very, 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 very otherwise for me. It's not easy to try to explain to the world that spiritual awakening, finding your soul purpose, finding your inner peace is not easy to explain unless you are also a lucky one that is also spiritually called, and you have also this unknown gift. Yeah. The spirit that I was living with was kind of an isolating spirit. It would isolate me from rest of the people or rest of the kids, which I am staying with, maybe for instance at the same house, kind of in a form of I would be naughty, I would do something, always do something that will be inappropriate for these kids to play with me. Not inappropriate, but it would be that, in that sense, for me to do a big thing for the kids to be angry with me, and they would not want to play with me anymore. So in that time frame that I was alone was the time now that I was now at peace. It was so nice. It was so wonderful. My understanding went so advanced, and I started to know more than an ordinary person, and it started keeping me now inside, because it was like I'm exposing myself and people will start saying that I am not normal. And now I started keeping things in myself. I became a quiet kid. I started becoming quiet bit by bit as I was growing up. And this was now part of the isolation, and it started isolating me. It drew me out actually from the people. I was feeling like wasting time amongst people. I was not feeling free when I was in people. I would be like sitting maybe 3, 4, 5 minutes in a certain group maybe, and then out of a sudden a feeling will come like, you need to have your time. And when I am at my time, on my time, then that was the best time I would ever have. Then I will be thinking freely. I will be thinking about this world, I would be asking me valuable questions about mankind, our existence, the spiritual awakening, religion, different religions, the belief systems, and so on. Yeah. So as I was growing up, it was so funny. This isolation took me so deep, and elderly people would also not start liking me based on things that I was doing. I was very naughty. This spirit kept me being naughty. I was always coming up with a blunder, and people would not like me. And now it was taking that advantage of me being alone. Yeah. I am a lone wolf. It has taught me life, being by myself. I am done asking valuable questions about life, and I am having a whole bunch of answers for the world to hear. I am a spiritual being, and no one is gonna reconvince me otherwise. I did around about 30